Hi everyone, welcome to Empowered Priestess Lisha. My name is Lisha, I'm a psychic medium, so everything I do here is channeled. This is a collective reading and it is timeless. You will find this at the exact right time because I'm always in divine flow no matter what I'm going through. I always show up on perfect timing, and therefore you will connect to these readings because you're connecting to the vibration of perfect timing. Angels, tap me into the general collective, please. Thank you. What's going on for the general collective that you want me to read for? I just got poison ivy so strong. Poison ivy could be a synchronicity for someone, 12-12 as well. So you got heart, love, reverse coming out. Key opportunity. You know what? This feels like someone trying to piss on your parade. Big time. This is because with the heart, love, reverse, I keep getting like a popping of the balloon. So you know the helium, when you take helium, your voice is more high pitched, and the high pitched to me is kind of reading as a message of being more high vibrational, but it's reversed. So it's like someone, you feeling so high on love, and this is like an opportunity that you've had with someone, but it's like someone's popped your bubble. Someone's blocked your timeline. So whoever you've been dealing with, yeah, never give up. I just split the deck here off camera. Motivation. So there's someone you're dealing with here. This is definitely love, romance, but you can resonate with this in any way, shape, or form. It feels like your bubble has been popped, but in a way that wasn't divinely guided. So if you have found yourself here on this reading, which you would have, is because God right now, Spirit Universe, is wanting to align you to the energy of divine flow again. Because I feel like you have been trying with someone who's actually been blocking your timeline. They've been blocking your timeline. Okay, Queen of Pentacles reverse coming out. I keep hearing machismo. Is it machismo? Macho? So this is like a divine masculine energy. Okay, so yeah, I'm picking up on a very strong energy of divine masculine energy that's a bit too boisterous coming through. Because just because, you know, someone is a divine masculine energy doesn't mean that they are meant to purely just be in that energy. They need to be able to exercise that feminine energy. But with the Queen of Pentacles reverse, that's someone very selfish. But I'm also picking up on masculine energy here, regardless of the gender. But this video right now is manifesting for you because you really do have to make a judgment call. I did a video on TikTok, I'll link it down below, and there's slightly similar messages coming out, so this is very strong in the collective at the moment. The Ten of Cups, yeah, literally, confirmation. Key opportunity, Ten of Cups, this is you trying. I mean, the Ten of Cups, that's about family, love, and happiness. This is you trying romantically with someone, but they're popping your balloon. They're weighing you down. And for someone, it's kind of turning your heart chakra a bit sour. There's something really good that God has for you. And if you found this video, it is a person that I'm picking up on. But there's interference before you meet them. Angels, can you tap me into that interference so this collective knows how to manage that? I'm hearing it's the romanticization of things. So you got the Page of Cups reversed underneath phrases motivation. So this is, you're dealing with someone who they're not tapped into their inner child big time. And I'm hearing it's only causing you confusion as well. Because this is the, when you look, so it reminds me of a card I have in one of my decks. It could be, no, it's not this deck. I don't think it's this deck here, but I don't have that deck on hand at the moment. But it's reminding me of a card that I have back home where it's talking about the distorted masculine energy. So it's referring to the matrix, really, you know, the money, the legalities, the working, the hustling, the whatever. This is, you're dealing with someone who's neglected their inner child. And that's a heavy energy. When you're not getting, like, the inner child is most connected to light, to God, to source, to universe. That's where the light is held the most within you, no matter your age. And when you look at this planet, that is why children are so attacked a lot of the times, and there's so much abuse going on, especially at the top of this world, because, you know, it's pure energy. But you're dealing with someone here who has absolutely neglected their inner child, and you're lighter. Because with this heart, this is representing your energy when I feel it. Not this card here, but this card here is representing your energy. Your heart full. This person made your heart full. But the way I'm saying full, it also sounded a little bit like fall. So this is someone who lifted you up and then brought you down because they neglect their inner child. And you've been trying to connect to the light source in them. But the light source in them is most held within the inner child, which they've neglected. So basically, it's like beating a dead horse or knocking your head on a brick wall and giving yourself a hematoma. So this reading is manifesting because God wants you to understand whoever you're dealing with, they are blocking your timeline. And it's your timeline. You got to put your divine path first. If you have tried, because the energy I'm picking up on here, for whoever has found this reading, this is a long-term thing. You've been trying and trying. You have been trying and trying. Trying and trying. It's really standing out to me. So, yeah, look, confirmation. The Emperor reversed. It fell out reversed. The Emperor is someone who rules over his kingdom. Look, political authority, gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. The Emperor is the person in that masculine energy who's ruling over their empire, you know, whether that empire is your family, your work, your job, whatever it is. It fell out reversed. This is distorted masculine energy. They literally just confirmed that. Like unto God. So again, this is someone walking around. This energy has been coming up actually a lot. But in this particular romantic situation, this is someone walking around as if they are God itself. And they're not. This card at the bottom of the deck is standing out to me as well. The Fool reverse. Confirmation. I didn't even see the bottom of the deck. So again, this is someone who's blocking your timeline. What I want to do here, I need to channel around the interference, and I need to, this key, the way it's standing out to me right now. Someone here, you feel like this person is the key to your happiness, and it's like, no. God is saying no. We have a different path for you. This person has neglected their inner child, therefore neglected their light. They are only going to hinder you and keep you from they're going to stop you from starting a new cycle. That's why the Fool is reversed. The Fool here, I feel like someone needs to read this. Will and new beginnings, assist with difficult and great undertakings. And that's Cupid's arrow right there. But also just the mask reminds me of the plague doctors in Poveglia Island back in the day, where they sent people there who were sick with the plague or something like that, and then the doctors and the experimentations. So this person, whoever you're dealing with, whatever energy this is, they're making you spiritually sick. And they're blocking an opportunity. Angels, can you tell me more about the interference? I don't know, I just got the word magic very strongly. So it's that charming energy. So you keep getting tripped up here, and I can resonate with this part too. You keep getting tripped up here, but this feels like I'm talking to a collective and you've been dealing with the same person for a long time. The same person or the same kind of person. But this feels like the same person. Take how it connects, leave what doesn't. You keep falling for their charm and their romance. They're able to give the impression of the inner child energy, that light energy, that pure energy, that kind energy. They're able to give the impression, but they're not connected to it. And when you've neglected that light energy within you, you've really neglected your soul. But you lot feel so full of soul here. So the interference that is stopping you, because again, I feel like there's a new person coming in for you. The interference has to do with whoever you've been dealing with still being a part of your life and them still trying that charm tactics. This person is making you spiritually sick, and God wants you to move forth on a new timeline and to self-heal as well. So if you found this, in the next 3 to 6 months, you'll be meeting someone new. Angels, tell me about this new person. And there's also, it also feels like there's more new opportunities coming through, not just a person here. And this person that's coming in is actually going to help you spiritually heal. You're not going to be left to do it on your own. You will have a period, for this collective group I'm picking up on, you will have a period where you'll be by yourself. But there is someone coming in to help you spiritually heal. Angels, tell me about this person. I just got the name Robinson very strongly, so that could be a surname. Lainey, Tara, Scott. 3 of Swords coming out. Literally, 3 of Swords. The quickly forgiving God, love and submission, cures illness, confirmation, influences paternal love, gives long life. They've just confirmed again. So this is why I say I'm a psychic medium. My channel, I like to use the cards for confirmation for you guys and sometimes for myself. The 3 of Swords in this deck, upright, is not coming through as like pain. It's coming through as healing. And this gives me Archangel Michael putting his foot down with the sword of truth and saying, look, you guys who found this video, you have some kind of submissive cycle that you go through with a person that's very macho and who's disconnected from their inner child energy, and you fall for their charm. But the new person coming in is someone who's going to help cure you. They're going to help heal your spiritual energy, because whoever you've been dealing with, this is so long. And I do pick up on abuse cycles and soul fragmentation for some of you guys here. This new person is coming in to help you heal. And you may be struggling. I'm hearing part of the reason why you keep dealing with the same person from the past here is because you're not able to forgive them. And that's all right. I believe forgiveness is for yourself, not for others. When you forgive yourself, then you can actually have it for others, but it's for yourself first. But you keep going back to someone because it's like your soul, it's like you're subconsciously repeating the cycle of falling for their charm. It's like you're wanting it to actually go somewhere, but it's not going somewhere, because deep down somewhere within you, you feel like if you can go through that cycle of falling for their charm and then they actually show up the way that you deserve them to, it's going to heal all the times they didn't. But that's not the way that the healing is coming through here, is what I'm getting. But this new person from the get-go will offer you that inner child energy, that light energy, that kind of energy. Look, the Empress, just the way the cards are going all over the place. Godfather, the generous, fertility and fruitfulness. This is a restoration of your soul, your peace in your heart, assures peace between married couples. So for someone here, you're going to be getting married to whoever this person is. The Empress, I love that this is just shown itself, because this is one of the most beautiful feminine energies. And those of you that are watching this reading, I am picking up on feminine energies. Whenever you find this, it could be like a year in the future. Angels, what other opportunities are coming through for this collective group that I'm tapping into today? It is the 22nd of June, 2025 when I film this. Okay, the Ace of Cups was just at the bottom of the deck reversed, and it's just flung itself out again, reverse. So Ace of Cups, this is not a bad thing. Again, it's just giving me the message, when I feel the energy, you're not going to have to do it yourself. You're not going to have to fill your cup up yourself. But also it's confirmation, like that new cycle in love cannot start until you let this person go. But the reason why you're not letting them go is because you're subconsciously repeating that cycle. Just the fact that I'm repeating it again is the message. You're repeating a cycle with this person of falling for their charm, hoping that they'll finally come through with the right energy, because deep down you feel like that's going to heal you, heal all the times they didn't do it. And if you can finally have that, then you can forgive them. And it's like God is saying, no, you need to leave this person. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for falling for their charm. Whoever's energy this is, I don't feel them changing anytime soon. I'm talking years worth. So don't put yourself through that. God, the King of Heaven. So this is, it's kind of like an order from heaven, really. Rejuvenation again. obtains the mercy of God and gives long life. So this is, again, for those of you, because I was picking up on abuse fragments, things like abuse and that level of stress will shorten your lifespan. So this is someone, whether it's narcissistic abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, this is putting stress on you. This being reversed, your rejuvenation, your cup is drained. This person is weighing you down. And it's the fact that I wanted to channel what other opportunities are coming through for you, and I've just gone back to that person. That's the message. So there's something new. Just this is standing out to me too, Saturn. There's something really, really beautiful that God wants to bring in for you. But if you keep holding on to this person spiritually on the soul level, they are holding you back. So this reading kind of feels like a judgment call, just to let you know if you found this. I appreciate you being here, by the way. And if you want to book a personal reading, you're more than welcome to. Yeah, look, I just put the deck death. It's got to end. It's got to end. You got to lock that door and don't go back. But there's for some of you, you may need therapy here if you've been dealing with abuse. Obviously, do what feels right for you, follow your intuition. But there is a subconscious cycle you're playing out when I pick up on it. Peace reverse, your peace being disturbed. My foot has gone really numb just from the way that I'm sitting as well. That's really standing out to me because it's my right foot. And the right side is the divine masculine energy side of you. You know, because we've got masculine, feminine. I believe the left side is feminine energy. Right side is masculine energy. My foot's gone numb. So it's like your ability to do things is kind of being hindered. For someone, you could smoke a lot. I vape a lot. I get it. Look at this. Succulence. Resilience reverse. The way these plants absorb water and the fact that it's resilience, it's reverse. This person you've been dealing with is disempowering you. And it's interesting because I just decided, so this will be the first video under the channel name, Empowered Priestess Leisha. And there's so much about empowerment coming up in this reading for you lot. It's like you can't feel, like my foot has gone numb, like fucking numb, like absolutely numb. And I haven't even been sitting in a weird way at all, but it's numb. Like I'm touching it and I can feel it, but it's just, you know, when it goes numb. So some of you lot can be numbing out your emotional pain and actually not being able to process through it. And that's why you keep staying with this person. This is definitely giving me abuse cycle. This happens all the time. And just understand, to be stuck in that cycle doesn't mean it's your fault. But this is clinging on to someone because you feel like, it reminds me of my mom. You know, my mom, my dad, it was a very abusive relationship. She was, you know, took him back. You know, they were always together, but every time he would do what he did to her, like physical violence and abuse, she would always forgive him. And think that he would change, and he never has. You know, he would have stopped hating her at one point, but he's still that kind of abusive person towards her. So just that message, because I like to bring the personal messages in my story into what I do. Just understand it is not worth your life force, your light energy. It's not worth, this person's not worth you being pulled down. And your opportunities outside of a new person feel very blocked because you're dealing with this person. But I'm hearing the biggest opportunity right now that God wants to bring in for you is healing. I'm picking up on therapy. Someone, you may want to pick up on smoking. Temper yourself, obviously. I overdo it, but nicotine is a banishing agent spiritually. Or you may be smoking a lot to cope. My foot is still so numb, and no matter what I do right now, I'm moving it around, it's still numb. Like, I could barely fucking feel it. But put yourself first is what they're saying. I just got the word Kennedy very strongly. Someone, you could read a lot of books. I love to read, but I've barely been able to read for years. But there's some kind of habit I'm picking up on for you that have clicked on this video. Whenever you do, you know, I can post this now and it's only like 2 people, but then a year from now it could be like 500 people. So take it how it connects, when it connects to you, and whenever you find it. But I am picking up on you lot dealing with some kind of a habit that you've picked up on to deal with some kind of abuse cycle here. But the angels just want you to recognize that this is it's a subconscious cycle that you're playing out. hoping that this person is going to change. But as a medium, when I feel their soul, when I feel the collective soul group of those of you who are finding this reading, the people you're dealing with, these are energies that will not change for a long time. By the way, they do have karma and they'll get it. And for half of you, I'm hearing this year, so whenever you find this video, the year you're on, for someone the month you're on, okay? If you want to book a personal reading, all the information is down below. I'm offering short readings at the moment, so 5-10 minutes, possibly up to 15. Just have a look and feel free. I'm sending you much love, and I'll see you in the next one.